welcome back to the session number 4, Learn with Krishan. Same session extended to the project guidance using CSV and Python for beginners. Up to last session we discussed how to add data in CSV, how to ask user to enter the data to be saved in CSV. Now every time we faced a problem that whenever we want to open the data or want to see the data, we have to open the CSV file. Now today we will learn, is there any possibility to extract all the data on CSV to IDLE itself? Yes. So this is also the session number 4 part which we are going to learn here. Right. So we are going to learn extract all record on IDLE. Whatever records are available in your CSV file, let us extract the all record on IDLE window itself. No need to go and open the CSV file. So the same thing we will do, we'll open the below file, like this file we will open, right? And here you can see default reading mode we will open. This mode up to last will learn W and A. Now this time we will open in a default reading mode, and instead of writing csv.writer, here we will write csv.reader. These two special changes you have to make to open or extract all the data on IDLE window itself. Now when you want to extract the data, the cursor will be always be available on the record number 1, right? Okay, on the first record it will be available. So if you want to fetch all the data, then you have to move the cursor to the next record and next record. So for this purpose only we have applied here this for loop, right? For loop is generally used to traverse the data from one by one. So initially we will go for the record number 0, index number 0, right? And if it is required, we can go for the other index number. So you can see when I will run my file, I will get this type of result. And now here in this example you can see number of data more. So I have given the index number 1, index number 2 and index number 3 also. And one more thing here, this \t and \t meaning is we are going to put a gap between each printed record. Okay, each record will print, then 2 tab gap will be there, then next record 2 tab gap, and the last record gap is not required because it is already a last record. Okay, so now you can see when I will run this file, then I will get this type of result with all data. Now let us see with all practical. So first of all we are going to start our IDLE, right? Now we'll go to the file and we will open the new file. Every time we are doing the same thing, we'll write all our coding to our file itself. Before going to this file, let us have a file on desktop. So we will create one text file here. In this text file we'll enter some of the value. For example, I'll enter here 12 comma Raman comma JNVPUDUCHERRY and 13 comma KRISHN Krishan JNVPUDUCHERRY. Okay, so now you can see 2 records are available, comma separated value. We'll save this file, save as, actually it is a text file, so we'll convert it to CSV file, right? This thing you can do it by using the previous method also. The previous session method can be used for doing this thing. You can ask user to enter these all value and the file will also automatically get created, but here I am going to create because I am not covering that session. Okay, yes, now we'll go to the coding session. Yes, here we'll write all our code. So as you know, we have to write first import CSV then we have to write it with open file name. What was the file name just now we created? The file name is, this is the file name, new text document. So we'll copy this file name and we will paste it here itself. Now you can see, right now we'll open this file in a reading mode. This file is open in a reading mode and as file. Okay, now we will write a writer function. A writer is equal to, okay, csv dot reader, reader, because we want to read the file only. Give the name of the file. Right now let us have a for loop. For example, for, okay, data in writer, okay. Now the time to print the data, so we'll use print command, and here we will give the data index number 0, comma, we'll write it here, and is equal to inverted comma \t inverted comma close bracket close. So this will print only first record. Okay, see, when you will save and when you will run this program, you can see this is asking to save the file. For example, fetching the name, save this file, and you can see we are getting an error, new text document. Yes, so good programmer will always ready to solve the error. .csv, the file name is .csv. So now the error got solved. Now let us run the program. Again we will check it. You can see we are getting the first value. Okay, index number 0 we are getting. Same time you can print the index number next. So index number next is equal to 1. Okay, and at the end we will write it inverted comma \t. Then finally we'll print the last data. So you can see the last data is available on my index number 2. Now let us print a message. Okay, for example, what message I want to print? That all data printed. Okay, and any other message if you want to display, for example, some printing. Okay, run your file, then you can see we will get our all data. Here equal will come as we have fast typed, so we got the error. Now you can see we are getting all our data, right? All our data with 2 tab gap, and at the same time we are getting a message all data printed, and this is the another print what we are asking to the user. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you everybody.